Exit 8 is a 2025 psychological thriller suspense drama film, more so than a horror film. That's why this movie wasn't really my cup of tea. It's directed by Genki Kawamura and co-written with the creator of the video game that this movie is based off from 2023, but trying to exit endless loop of subway tunnels. So we're following the lost man. He's on a subway and he makes a wrong turn. All of a sudden he goes into a subway tunnel that's empty, which is definitely uncommon for Japan, and then he finds himself in a loop, an endless loop, and he finds a billboard full of all the different rules of how to escape and find a way to get to exit 8. However, if you mess up and you do it wrong, you essentially have to start over. So the first 30 minutes is like a first segment of this man, his backstory. The movie really definitely goes into his backstory a lot. However, then they pivot to the backstory of someone else, and it's connected to the lost man. And then the third act is where things get clunky. They introduce a new character, and the themes are not very subtle. This movie is about as subtle as a brick to the face. They're really definitely like saying it's the equivalent. It's just a little bit sort of mishandled. It's the equivalent of someone going up to someone and saying like, "Are you this?" And he's like, "I'm a better person now." It felt a little bit too cloying. They definitely should have played up the horror elements more. They definitely do try. I feel like the movie works when it's more of a psychological battle of wills. But when the tunnels try to use physical attacks on the people trying to traverse this sort of loop, it becomes less interesting. It's definitely way better when it tricks you, or it sort of does this or that. And the movie does have some great cinematography. A lot of times the camera will crop out something that could be important or will lead up to a reveal. It's very immersive and sweeping. The first couple minutes are POV, and I'm glad the whole movie wasn't POV. It was just a homage to the video game style of the game. But then it goes into like some really good cinematography. And overall, this is kind of, I guess, similar to what the Backrooms would kind of be like, but definitely more of a drama. I didn't quite love it, I didn't quite hate it, but overall, definitely felt like it could have been a little bit stronger. I wanted to like the film a lot more. But overall, what you get is somewhat decent. The emotional parts of the film at the end got me a little bit, but they definitely were pretty blatant about it. So overall, I give Exit 8 a 6 out of 10.